Hey everyone, and welcome back to my playthrough of Sonic 3 Knuckles. In the last video, we climbed the ruins of Sky Sanctuary and were able to board the Death Egg for the final showdown with Dr. Robotnik. And yeah, this zone is way better than what we got in Sonic 2. So, as you can see, the big dome shape of the inside of the Death Egg has been like so amazing. Look at the background, like, how do you capture a big dome sphere-like shape with just pixels? Like, it looks amazing. And then you can see the giant core of the Death Egg in the middle, which is just awesome. So yeah, not really much to say besides I think the zone is awesome. It's the right amount of challenge and just fun finale type stuff that you could honestly ask for. So I actually really like this zone. It's really well done. It looks great. Though I do say Act 1 is a lot more fun than Act 2. So I will say that. What am I doing? Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, how cool. We're finally back on the Death Egg. So, you know, the way I look at it is, obviously, the Death Egg first shows up in Sonic 2 for the final boss fight, and oh my gosh, how cool are these rings, even though they're meant to drain your rings in your super form, it does not matter. So, in Sonic 2, you only get to see one room of the Death Egg, just where Eggman has the Death Egg robot prepared to fight Sonic. Whereas here we're just running around the interior of the Death Egg and actually seeing each little light is just one of probably thousands of rooms that are on the Death Egg. So it's kind of cool to think about. Also, we can drop straight down here and have some invincibility. And then it makes this section pathetically easy. Just make sure you run through it real quick so you don't run out of invincibility. But yeah, how cool is this? It's just so good. This part here confused me a lot when I was a kid because, you know, like in this some sort of a generator type thing. But as you can see, there's this bumper in the middle going back and forth. And there's all these yellow lights on it, and every time Sonic touches one, it turns red, and you want to turn all of the switches red. As you can see, there's only one that's left yellow, and it'll let you progress. So let me go ahead and jump past. No, do this. There we go. And then you can proceed to the gravity chamber and whatnot. Let's go ahead and transform into Hypersonic though. The music's awesome. We might as well just blast through and get to the boss. But yeah, this is would normally be the final zone in the game, and it is the last regular zone in the game. You do unlock a bonus zone if you have all either the 7 emeralds or super emeralds. So, yeah, there's that. And here's the boss, Red Eye. This is, honestly, a really hard boss if you don't have, the ability to be invincible in the super state. Like, phase 1's easy. This part here is just insane. You're it's really challenging, so. And I'm not being sarcastic, it is quite challenging to do without taking damage, so. There we go. That was Act 1, and now we are ready to head on to Act 2, where things are going to get a little bit different. Alright. Now we are climbing around on the outside of the Death Egg, the planet down below. It is interesting that they went for this kind of washed out color palette. Like, the Earth isn't looking too great down here. I'm just surprised that they didn't go for a real bright blue color to emphasize, you know, how cool Sonic's planet is. But, you know, depending on what version of Sonic we're talking about, or what the Death Egg's capable of. I'm pretty sure in like the comics, the Sonic comics, the Archie comics to be specific, the Death Egg like messes with the weather and stuff of the planet. Like when Sonic's looking down on it, he's like, "Oh my gosh, look at the planet! It's being like ravaged." So maybe the Death Egg does affect just the entire scenery around the planet. It's hard to tell, but regardless, they didn't go for your typical bright blue planet space level. They went for a more serious thing. In all honesty, they probably went with the color to make it look a little bit more menacing from the Death Egg. Let's be honest. So the color palette of the planet matches the cold interior of the Death Egg. Also, if you jump, it reverses the treadmill. So we're going this way. If I jump this way. Just a little fun fact that I did not know for a really long time. I could never figure out why I kept shooting off the wrong direction. When I jump, it changes the direction. Also, why am I doing so bad? It is kind of hard to keep a hold of your rings if you go up. I like the anyways, the gimmick here is the ring things. I think they still show up in this zone, and then lots of these elevators that will flip the gravity back and forth. Which isn't a bad thing. I think it's a cool gimmick. My bad. My bad again. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I should be apologizing. This is like an awkward car ride home. Now I don't know what I did to deserve that, but that wasn't cool. Just leave me alone. Alright, I meant to do all that. Alright, let's head back down. Tails is just gone. Okay, those guys are annoying how they just pop on and pop in and out of screen. You know, I kind of have a desire to play through a couple very random games on my channel soon. There's some like games that I grew up with, like that not a lot of people cover on YouTube, and I would really love to cover them. And to varying degrees, like some random games I grew up with, like yeah, I would like to do maybe Contra. Like I've done some Contra video shorts on my channel, but I'd really like to maybe play through those games. Also, the rings look green there. I like they all were yellow. But another thing is like games that I had when I was a kid. Obviously these are games that I had when I was a kid, but other things like I kind of want to do a sort, maybe not a playthrough, but more like a retrospective. But like when I was a kid, I really liked Cars, and then you have Cars the video game, which there's actually a really good video on YouTube that talks about how Cars the video game is actually a really good game by itself, not just because it's based off of a movie. But I highly recommend checking it out because it's a really good video. Review kind of thing, but I'd really like to just, there's a trilogy of the original Cars games. We have like Cars, Mater National, and then Race-O-Rama, and I'd really like to cover those or something. Maybe do a playthrough. I don't know. It depends on what people think they're interested in. green bubbles just means basically, which I think I just used. Okay. Alright, it's on to the final showdown with Eggman. But yeah, like I was saying, I think those games would be really fun to check out. They wouldn't take very long to play through because, you know, obviously there's nothing crazy going on with them. But I think it would be fun. And it may open some nostalgic doors for some of the viewers. So, this is actually a really cool boss, and I really wish they would have more bosses that have little gimmicks like this, where it's just fun to damage them, but you just keep reversing the gravity and then try to send them back at him. And then the spikes become projectiles and so forth. But if you try to jump into him directly, obviously the shield there will deal damage. Or, sorry, not deal damage, but shoot it back at you. Oh no, we lost all our rings! I planned on taking on the last part of the fight with Hypersonic, but there we go. Eggman just took off running, so let's chase after him. Now here is the real final boss of the game. So, the giant Eggman robot is rising. How cool is this fight? This fight is awesome. So you have the Death Egg robot that looks like him, and as you can see, this version of the Death Egg robot, well, it's not technically the Death Egg robot, but it is at the same time. It's like a prototype, like it's not even ready yet. Like, it's got the Eggman eyes and nose, it's got fingers. However, it's almost like he was using it just to like build the Death Egg using a giant robot. But I like looking at it like it's an Eggman robot that you know, it's missing the face, the finished face. What I gotta do here is hit him in the nose, and he just shot a fire out of his nose, but he hit him in the nose, and it reveals that this robot is powered by the Master Emerald. And I want to try to damage the generator. I'll jump right into it. And yeah, there we go. It's taken up damage, and the robot has fallen. But it's not over yet. Now, Robotic is ready to make his final escape with the Master Emerald. Not going to allow that. Come back here. Just deal the last couple blows. And not fall. And... oh, we're so close. Come on. There we go. That's it for Death Egg Zone. I'll see you in the finale of Sonic 3 and Knuckles.